about 20 of us.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Is it really beautiful?
Yo.
That's what I like hiking in this river. And not even and like so like everything's narrow, so if you want to run then you have like run because you're running like so it's not the best trail, but it's beautiful.
Who doesn't have blocks?
I've shared the. It was really good. I needed it.
I didn't get a nap. I was planning this
That was
routine.
nice, but I can feel it today.
So it's juicy, it's good. And who doesn't have blocks?
And the lady next to me,
It's like matching blocks. Does your OCD bug you?
Yes.
Like the whole yogi, like I wish I had matching blocks.
Does it like you?
I have.
You don't.
You want purple blocks? But your head doesn't go just go foot. It's like this. It's like this.
You can see your hand in that weird dynamic.
Who's still coming? Because I hope they're
I
coming.
saw someone.
I saw one driving,
Yeah.
Sandra! Where is it? Dodging yoga. Dodging yoga. Tuesday. How are you on Tuesday?
Tuesday's not my day off.
Which day is it?
What is Michelle going to have
Yeah,
to?
get you. You'll get it from
Yeah.
I don't think
Hello,
much. It's
hello,
like a,
hello.
it's a general like. She's very actually. So she might not want you to do it. She's got issues. You'll see.
What should why come to me?
Feels good, I guess. Okay, where do you guys go? Who wants to be on stage? You, okay?
No, definitely not today.
actually, do you need space? I don't know.
Yeah, come on stage. There's lots of space. You go behind one.
Okay, wait, if I'm
Yeah.
going to say something, I'm going to
You're not even going to be the limelight, really. Yeah, I promise you. Not
All right. No one's got anything sore I need to know about? Your shoulder. We're not doing much shoulder stuff. Lots of hips. Lots of hip stuff. If your hips are sore, please be careful because there's a lot of hips. I don't need these. Does anyone else need? No. Sandra, do you have blocks? Yeah. Over there is cool. Anyway, there's fine. It's just you guys. Is everybody else here? Do you know? Haven't checked. Well, we got 2 minutes. Oh.
Where was it?
Everybody is here. Are you fine? How was work? Was it good? Okay. I'm glad. You'll like today. There's even a plan today. Sometimes I just freestyle. Okay. Is everybody ready? We are going to go slow. Can I ask you all to get to this position? If, or even if not, if you take this block and just put it between your feet, Then if your hips are hypermobile, you won't be forced to go so far through. That's actually too low, 2 blocks maybe. This way you can kind of take the weight if you want for a bit, take them out if you want, just to be safe. So, hands on your knees, we're just going to settle. I would like you to be without the blocks if you can for a bit, but have them there in case you need them. Okay, so hands on your knees. I want to go over Ujjayi breathing when we start. Good. Okay, hands on your legs. Take a moment to deep inhale and kind of just sigh it out, like letting go of all the face you had to do today, keeping a straight face. You can't just walk around life sighing. So yoga is a good place for you to just let it all out. So big inhale in, just sigh and drop your shoulders. You're welcome to go on to sitting on your bum or on the blocks if you're not feeling the feet thing anymore. So I'm going to try Ujjayi breathing. Imagine you're trying to say the word like H-A, like ha, like a ha sound, but a whisper. And then imagine you're trying to feel the heat in your throat. So with your mouth open, just breathing in and out. So with that idea of a ha sound, going and then out. It will feel very relaxing. And then imagine it's going like a wave, like it's going up. It pauses and it falls and it pauses and it up and it pauses. So experiment with it a few times with your mouth open. So just in and out on your own. Doesn't have to be together. Your yoga is not together, so your breathing doesn't have to be together. So breathing in and out. So continue that with your mouth closed. So you're still trying to do it inside your mouth and in your throat, but you're keeping your mouth closed. So in. And still doing that same thing in your throat, out. Very nice. So a few more on your own. This breathing is really good for relaxing muscles or stress, calming your heart rate. So while we're doing the yin, there's lots of times where it's traumatic to be in it so long. Use the breathing to calm yourself. So from here, I just want you to move your head to the left and keep breathing like that. So stretching just with your neck to the left. And swap sides of your head. Imagine you're breathing out that stressful part of your neck. And then chin all the way up, breathe in. Out. And then tuck your head down. This one will be the loudest one. Very nice. Make some circles with your head. We're almost done with our feet. And then we're going to lie down. So challenge yourself for a bit. Swap sides. And the last one, just fingers on your shoulders and do some big circles. Keep that breath going. So up, breathe in. Out. One challenge they give you when you do some yoga classes, they try to give you water in your mouth and you're not supposed to swallow it till the end of class. It also means you can't open your mouth. You have to do this breathing properly. It's very hard to do. I've never been able to do it. But you understand the idea. You shouldn't need to open your mouth. Good. One stretch up above your head. Back bend a little. And then round forward. Just touch the floor with your hands. Let me go your way. And then from here, just go forward on hands and knees and all the way down to the floor. So lie down. Flat, flat, flat. So this is reverse Shavasana. It's a really nice way to settle for yin, just because you've got the pressure from the floor. So put the left side of your face down. And then flip your hands so your palms are facing the roof and you just kind of flat on the floor. Shift your hips, shift your shoulders, shift everything. See how flat you can get on the floor, and then decide where you want the pressure on your face. So there's always pressure on your cheekbone. If you lift your chin up, you kind of have your jaw and squishing inside of your mouth. They're really nice to just give yourself something to focus on while you breathe in. while you're settling. If it ever gets too much, you can just lift your head up and put them on your forearms like a pillow. And then just start relaxing everything down. Your hips go down, your shoulders go down, everything's melting into the floor. Let your feet fall kind of open. And then all the poses, you're very close to the floor, it kind of enhances the sounds coming out of you. So if you're breathing in and out with your ujjayi, you'll really be able to concentrate on what it sounds like, what it feels like. The pressure of your chest on the floor will allow you to feel your heartbeat better. So we'll do 1 minute on each side. We're going to do 2 minutes of yin on every pose. So start getting your intentions right and your mind right. Deciding if you want to just relax today, you want to push into spaces today. Maybe you just want to be mindless for a bit. Or maybe you're looking to stretch really deep. You can swap the side of your face, so lifting your head up and just slowly turning it, choosing where you want to put the pressure. Relaxing your neck and your head down. Okay, move your hands to the side of your chest, like in line with your chest, and then push all the way up for tabletop, and then bring your knees a bit in so your toes are on the floor. Make your knees as wide as the mat. And then you want to sit back into this space here. There's two options. One is just reach forward for the full 2 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to try and swap your arms. So what you do is take your right hand, put it on the left side of the mat, and then your left hand over the top of the right hand, and then you're going to try and put your head through this gap onto the floor. So you'll feel your shoulder on the left is a bit more elevated, so there's a bit of a deeper stretch on the left happening. Try and focus into that. Feel your lower back just relaxing down. Your right arm doesn't need to be fully straight. It can kind of bend so that the left arm is your focus at the moment. You can also go onto the tips of your fingers on the left hand to really elevate it more. And then just try and rest into it. Try to return to your breathing, to the pains in your hip or your good feelings in your hip. You've got a lot of time in yin to experience your body, to make little adjustments, learn what's nice, what's not good. Alright, so swapping our hands, just keep your left hand where it is and take your right hand out from under and just put it over the top of the left one. So staying down. You can walk your hand forward, try and find out how far forward or to the side you want to put it, and then just relax everything down. Kind of think of yin as a like gravity stretch, so you don't want to force it too much. You want to position and then just sink into it. Okay, undo your hands, just reach all the way forward, keep your head on the floor. See if you can walk your fingers as far forward as physically possible, and then really relax down. And then just bend your arms, get them back to where your head is, and then come up onto hands and knees. Good. We're going to do cat-cow. So knees under hips, hands under your shoulders, and we're just going to spinal warm up. So dropping your belly down, lift your hips up, lift your head, push the floor away, use your fingertips and grab the floor, space them out. And then keep your breathing, concentrate what you're doing. Round your back, tuck your tailbone and head in. And then continue with your breath. We'll do 7. So this is 2. You can go on your own timing or go with us. Try being intentful. Try really experience. We're going slow today, so it's more about how it feels. All right, coming back to neutral. Move your hands forward a bit and then sink your hips down, really gentle on the first one. So take your time to drop them in, lift your head up, just feel how you feel. It's probably a little bit not warmed up yet. Use it as reference for later. Then go all the way back for child's pose quickly. Coming forward. So this time I'm going to put your forearms on the floor and knees under your hips. The main thing I want you to do here is keep your hips above your knees or behind your knees. The minute you're ahead of your knees here, it's going to hurt your shoulders and stuff. So rather start a bit back and then kind of adjust and figure yourself out. And we're going to do puppy pose or melting heart. So if you want to think about the pose as a move, melting heart, you're trying to get your heart as close to the floor as you can. So it's a very deep back bend, so be careful. What I like to do is be on forearms and then kind of just we'll walk it forward, sit in it for a bit. If you're feeling good, walk it in, walk it back. But try and just sink in with your shoulders, with your chest. Put your head on the floor to take some weight. If you're very flexible, you can lift your head up and put your chin on the floor, which will just enhance the bend a bit. Otherwise, on your forehead is enough. Even on your forearms is enough. Just imagine your heart's melting down to the floor. Feel your shoulders. We're going to try hold the 2 minutes, so be gentle, come out of it. Try your hips back a bit more. Sometimes you're too far forward. Okay, to come out of this, push forward onto your stomach like you're trying to lie down. So just keep going forward till the hips are down. Nice. Move your hands to your chest again, come back up. And then this time all the way back onto your toes. If I even like to go onto my haunches, really get my toes to all touch and then drop my knees back down. And then if you can either stay down here, we're not going to stay long, or come nicely up so that your toes can stretch. Just breathe here for a moment. Drop your shoulders down. Feel what everything's been stretching, how everything's been warming up. See your practice as training. So you're prepping for a move, you're prepping for a warm-up, you're recovering, you're reflecting on what's been done. Good. Going forward, hands and knees again. You can untuck your toes, point and flex them a bit. It's even nice to smack them on the floor. All right. Good. Wrist stretch. So turn your hands to the sides for me, 90 degrees. And then just shifting left and right a bit. Make sure you're okay. I don't like to overdo wrists. Wrists sometimes are always strong. And then you overdo them. From here, try to do circles as well. So leaning forward into your thumbs, leaning back a bit. A few in one direction and then a few in the other direction. And then if you can and if you want to, you can try go all the way to the back with your wrists. With this one, try and be very still. Breathing in. As you breathe out, see if you can lean back a little bit, focusing on your wrist as you breathe out. They can come off the floor. You're just trying to stretch them. And slowly back in forward. If you shift your weight all the way forward, you'll be able to take your hand out easier. Good. And then from here, take your right hand, put it upside down. If your wrists are sensitive, I would just stay like this. You can also shift left and right. Be gentle. Upside down wrists are always rough. If you want to try the next step, you can take this left hand, put it on top of your hand. The easiest way to do it is also to sit back a bit so your weight is back here, and then you can kind of place it. And then shift forward so your weight's nice and above it, and then lean left, so away from your wrist. It will be quite intensive, but this hand on top of your other hand will feel quite secure. You'll feel quite trusting about moving. And then slowly out. So first get your weight off it, lean back a bit so your weight is off that wrist, and then swap sides. So same thing, flip hands upside down, sit back a bit so your weight is back, and then change your hand. If you want to try this one, otherwise just do the normal one. Good. Okay, slowly coming out of this. Okay, right leg forward for low lunge. So hands opposite side of your knee. Knee kind of in line and then arms up. Just a little bit of balance. From here, if you want to sink lower, imagine this back leg is trying to go that way. Even though it's on the floor, you'll feel if you push it back, it will feel like you can sink straight down instead of going forward. You just want to go straight down. And then rest inside your hips. Just feel. We're not going to stay here long. All right, hands come down next to your foot. And then I want you to push all the way back and then straighten this leg. Tuck the back toes for me so that you can sit on that foot. So all the way back to here. Feel it in your hamstring. Breathe. And we're going to do this 3 times. So going forward. You're just going to go forward as far as you can. Feel that back leg. And then shifting all the way back, sitting on your left foot, straightening your right leg. Curl your toes up if you want some more. One more time forward. And one more time back. All right, this time going forward. Shift even further forward than normal. Then lift up the back leg and come back with your body till the front leg straight. So pyramid, you can drop your head down and keep your head up, doesn't matter. If you push your left hip forward and your right hip back, it will straighten everything out and it will intensify. Good. So moving forward again. So bend the front knee, shift forward, drop the back knee, go all the way back to half split. So all the way back to your half split. And then we go forward again. So 3 times. So all the way forward, continue going forward as you come up. You'll feel this motion feels nice. So go a bit forward and then back into it. Then go forward, come down, all the way back. We'll do 2 more. So this is 1. Last one, going forward, coming up, shifting into your hamstring in the front. Forward, coming down, last one at the back. Good. All right, we're going to swap. Yeah, hips today. So take a bit further step forward this time, just so you can feel if you were underdoing it last time. Arms up, shoulders down, so it's kind of balancy. Feel light and fluffy up top here. And then imagine you're sinking down. Really just imagine that right leg going all the way back. It's not moving, but it will help you sink down. Good. Drop your hands to your foot in front. Shifting back, tuck your back toes, sitting on the back foot, straightening the front leg. Feel it for first one. We're shifting forward into your lunge, so go as deep as you want. And then we're going to repeat 2 more times, all the way back. We're still going to hold for 2 minutes, so don't overdo it. Going forward, all the way back. All right, this time going to pyramid, so just keep shifting forward, come up, shoop, and then go back, feel the stretch. That forward and back motion sitting up will help. Go forward, come down, go back. Good. 2 more, going forward, coming up, come back, don't overdo it. 1 more time down. Okay, last one forward. And the last one up. Good. Last one down. All the way back. I know it's rough. It's a tight day for everyone. All right, coming forward. Take this leg out. Swap in sides. So this time to the outside of your mat. You can even put it off the mat. And then not in line with your knee. Kind of ahead a little bit. Then we're going to go sideways. So what we did forward and back, we're just going to go sideways. So into your hip, and then out of your hip. We'll do 3. So take your time, don't rush them. 2. Good. 3. And come back. And then on the 4th one, you're going to sink into it first, and then we're going to do circles. So going all the way back, push with your heel, shifting forward into your hands. Use your whole body to move, to guide the circle. Don't just use your hip strength. 1 more. Good. Swapping sides. So foot out to the side. Sink in first. I even like to pulse it twice and then come back. Go in again. Toe, boom, boom. Just warming up for the dragon pose we're going to do. All right, 4th one, you go in before you settle for circles. So first find a spot, then dig into it, go back, round, enjoy your movement, enjoy your body's mobility. Good. All right, taking your leg back, we're going to do dragon or lizard, which is called the normal yoga. Yin likes to call stuff other stuff because they don't want you to do it the same. They want you to see it as a new move. So right leg up, as high up as you can. You're going to sink into this shape. So your knees on the floor at the back. If you've got sensitive knees, sometimes it's nice to fold this and then use that as a double placement. And then use these blocks. You can either have them like this. You can either stay up here. You can go here. I was doing this earlier, which was nice for my head, and I was holding the block. Whatever you want to do, but you have 2 options with your leg, either in here or falling out to the side, or a little bit of both. Start in, drop it to the side later. I really like to drop my knee out. Okay, so take your time, settle down. With yin, there's no rush to get to the pose. You don't have to be quick. We are not going anywhere soon. I just want you to breathe. I want you to be safe. I want you to dig into the areas that you're looking to dig into. If you want to do some movement, left and right or back and forward to settle, get that going. And just big inhale, exhales. This is probably your hardest pose for the day. So really focus, challenge yourself. Be kind. If you're sore, come out of it. Focus on your breathing. You are welcome to end early if you can't. Then they want to do like 70% effort. Try to be less effort than normal. All right, we're going to slowly come out of here. So pushing your hips back first to get that back leg to relax, and then get your leg out. Oh, we're going to swap sides. Ooh, before we swap sides, take this right leg just back like this for me and reach it back. It's like reach it, get the blood flow to go there, and then bring it all the way to your chest, all the way back again. Good. Now we're going to swap. So, right knee. Take your time to put this left foot where you want it. You can even stay really high up, even on your fingertips. I'm going to stay up for this one. So, you drop on your forearms, drop on your blocks. Just breathe into your hips. Challenge yourself. Be kind. Really concentrate on your breathing. It will really help you. Almost there. Okay, slowly moving out of it. Remember to move your hip back over your knee so that you can get your left leg out safely, and then reach it all the way back. Just get the blood flow there. And then bring it to your chest. All the way back. Alright, last hip one. This one's easy. Bring your right knee up to your hand and then turn it out like 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be 90, especially with yin. You don't want to overdo your stretch. And then reach as far back as you can with the back foot to sink down. And then you can either stay up or you can go down. This one's nice to hold for 2 minutes for most people. If it's tough, you're welcome to come out. You can put a block under the right side of your bum if you want to stop it from going further. Just breathe. It's also a good pose for you to reflect, to hear your breathing close to the floor. Relax your neck down, shoulder blades. can prep to come out. Take a big breath, come up. First thing to do is bring your left leg in. So just walk it in with your foot and then safely take this leg out of here. And then left side. Actually, let's do right side. Just lift it up again. Let's make some circles, yeah? Make some little circles in your hip joint. Nice. All right, left leg forward, left leg to the side. And slowly backing it all the way down to pigeon. They also call it swan. They like you to see it as a different move so that you don't treat it the same. Give it less effort, set it up different. So we know it as pigeon, but they call it swan. It's also a nice way to have a different visual for the shape. Alright, slowly, slowly coming out. Take your time. Walk your right leg in a bit with your toes and then get this leg safely out. Alright, moving to seated on your butt. Okay. Put your feet together for butterfly. Whee! I like to have it kind of close, but my legs kind of naturally just go out there. So decide how deep you want to go. And then to start, just hold your toes, just bounce your knees a bit. You'll feel how well you warmed up. They'll be very loose. And then find some stillness. Breathe your spine nice and straight. Breathe all the way in. And then as you stay straight back, you just pull on your toes and see if you can pull yourself into the shape, kind of forward over your knees. And then drop your head all the way down, just relaxing it into a little round ball. You can keep pulling on your arms if you want. We'll just do a little bit of this one. You can sit on a block for this, also helps. Good stretch for you to breathe into your hips. You'll feel it opens your hips up as you inhale. When you relax it, it will just ease into a further stretch. If you don't want to hold your toes, you can also reach forward with your arms, bend your arms. There's a few different ways to lie here. Okay, Slowly come out. Straighten your left leg. Take your right leg, just hold it around the back here, and then just give it a few nice internal movements. And then from here, take your right foot, put it in the crease of your arm, so like this. I know this confused people last time. And then just hold your knee. Even just holding your foot like this is quite nice. And then you just want to move left and right. So sometimes just holding your foot is nice. Otherwise, hold your knee. Experiment with bending it, leaning it forward and back and up. It's quite a safe position to play with. You can pull it close to your chest. You can push it out the front there. Good. Now just keep this leg, hold it, and bring this one in. The bottom leg's not as important, but the top one you want it to kind of make a straight line. So on top of your leg and then down. They call it fire log pose. So imagine like fire logs stacked. Try it on a block though. Oh, you're on a block. You'll see though, your knee's very up here, but if you try and go forward and over it, this leg will kind of drop down. Don't hurt your knee though. If your knees are dodgy, this is not a good pose to push. Rather cross your legs and forward fold. We won't stay here very long. It's a good internal hip mobility stretch. Nice. Slowly come up. And we're going to do the other side. So straighten your right leg for a minute. Hold the left one. Just give it a few. And then grab the inside of your foot. You can grab your knee or just around you. Give it some movement. And then bring this right leg in. Oh, stack this one like a fire log. And then forward and over just for a little bit. I know it's tough. Okay, slowly out. Good. Take your blocks for me and then put them on top of each other, everybody. You're going to sit on this. So the challenge here is I want to do malasana for 2 minutes, which is tough for a lot of people, even me. So what I want you to do is have these blocks available. So you can, even if you want, sit here for 2 minutes. And then what you want to do is take your hands, experiment with pushing your knees open. Here, maybe your hands just want to be down. And then if you do have the mobility to be in your hips, go off of them and just move the blocks like this. That way, if you've had enough, you can kind of just sit here, take a break, join us. But the idea is to try to do 2 minutes. I would prefer heels to haunches just because the feeling is different. So rather be sitting on the block if you can't be flat-footed. Okay, so let's try. Everybody take your time, settle in. If you can, even for just a little bit, move the blocks. Put your hands together in front of your chest as a nice anchor point. And then imagine your hips are lowering down to the floor. Everything's relaxing. You'll feel you're holding on to a lot of tension. Feel free to sit on those blocks. They are there for a reason. If you want to put your hands on the floor and just drop your head down, it's also a nice experience. One minute left. It's your last difficult pose before we lie down. So give you last bit of energy to this one. Start growing into the pose, pushing into your knees, straightening your back, lift your head. Or the opposite, relaxing down, rounding your back. Yin's good at teaching you to cope, to find adjustments that help you cope, to lean into your breathing, zoning out into your mind. All that helps with uncomfortableness. 10 seconds. Okay, coming out of this, put your hands on the floor and then lift your butt up and push into your heels. So, with a bit of effort, lean forward and just push up. It will be the best way to relax your hips. Just forward fold, let the blood go down. Take a few big breaths. Then, when you're done, you can make your way to lying down. Head towards the door, please. So you can see me. Now it's just a few little comfy ones, and then we're done. So we're going to do a spinal twist. You've all done those before. But if you want to try another version, what you're going to do is grab your right knee with your left hand, same as normal, and you're going to pull over to the left. And what you want to do with the right hand is see if you can grab your back foot, your left foot. So they call it cat chasing its tail. You can hold it however feels comfortable. And then you want to just kind of treat this as a different pose. So you're weighing down your knee, but you're actually trying to find a bit of a back bend. So pulling on your foot or letting your foot pull on your arm. You'll see if you push your chest out a bit, it will back bend a little. Drop your elbow, right elbow to the floor will back bend a little. So use it as an experience. If you want to be more twisted, rather let go of your foot and pull on it. You've got 2 minutes. So try a few things. If you push into that bottom leg, see if you can pull it out to the side. It's a really nice back bend. Also dropping your chin towards the left side, so the opposite you would normally do. There's something nice about your back bend that happens. And then just feel, experience your body, the shape. If you've had enough, you can just let go of the back foot and continue. You can let go of your knee also. It's not that needed in this pose. Try your head in a different position. Just get to know yourself. Okay, let go of your back foot, your left foot. Slowly come out this pose. Just have your knees towards the roof for a moment and just windscreen wiper your knees, just loosening up your lower back before we do the other side. Alright, straight your right leg, bend the left one, grab left knee with your right hand, pulling yourself over first for your twist, and then reaching left hand towards your right foot, catching your tail, and then just start to settle, grab on, see if you can ease into your spine, your back. Try your head to the right, try your head to the left, try your head straight up to the roof. Let your arm pull on your shoulder and your shoulder pull on your foot. All the counterbalances are just working. it slowly coming out. Let go of your foot. Take your time to come back. This time, let's grab our knees to our chest. Really sinking into your hips. You'll feel they're really tight at the moment. All right, drop your feet down to the mat. You can even stretch them out. This one's called banana pose, for lack of a better word. But basically, take your right foot to the right corner of your mat, and then even further than your mat, and then take your left foot, put it over your right ankle, so crossing them, and then reach your arms above your head and kind of just bend towards the right top corner of your mat, so you kind of make like a little bit of a banana pose. The real word's actually banana sana, so it's not even a funny name. So you're just looking to kind of relax the left side of your body towards the floor. You'll feel you kind of holding on to tension. You're not looking for too much effect here. See it as just a relax before you settle down. Your feet and your left hip is most of the stuff you're trying to position. Your top hands can even bend, relax down. They can stretch all the way up if they want. Depends how much effort you're trying to do. We'll just do 1 minute each side. Good. Swapping sides. So take your left foot all the way to the left side. Move your body to the middle. Then right foot on top of the left ankle, and then banana pose to the left top corner of your mat. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, imagine your right hips dropping towards the floor. Just experience. Feel calm, feel rested. Coming back to center. We're going to lift our feet above our head. Above you, grab the outside of your feet. And then sink your hips down for happy baby. If we're going to try 2 full minutes. If you get too sore, put your big feet together, big toes together, and then just hang kind of straight so your shoulders are pulling on your feet and your feet are pulling on your shoulders. Very nice position to wait for everybody. Otherwise, if you can, keep them above your head, start to adjust. Really sink into your hips. It's a tough one for 2 minutes. I always struggle, my hips go really deep. So, challenge, but don't hurt yourself. Feel the pressure on the floor. Inhale, exhale, so you can sigh into the pose. Return to your Ujjayi breathing. 20 seconds and we finish. Try push it. Good. You can start relaxing your hips, just bringing your feet together and then dropping your feet to the floor. Reach your hands above your head, stretch nice and tall for a moment. Side out. Let your arms go, let them go around your body. Let your hand be on your stomach, one hand on your heart. Just leave your feet together for now, legs kind of open. We'll do 3 cleansing breaths, so breathing all the way in. Give it an emotion, a feeling, something you want to let go of, and then open your mouth and with a sound, let it out. Good. We don't often get to do that in life. People think what's wrong, so this is the place. So all the way in, hold it, give it a feeling, and then let it out. One more time, all the way in. And super relax all the way out. You can stretch your legs out. This is corners of your mat. You can let your feet fall open. Put your back of your hands on the floor, palms facing the roof. Space your shoulders and your arms out. Take your time to lift your body up, put it down. See if you can get your body as flat as possible. Maybe lift your chin up a little bit. And then just breathe freely, some deep breaths. And as your heart rate comes down, start to let go of your breathing. Let your body take over. Let your mind just wander. See if you can give yourself 2-3 minutes of just no movement, no effort, no thoughts. If you do have stuff on your mind, it's a good time to think about it. But if you are able to, try and clear your head for a bit. Think about something, clear your head a bit, over and over. And eventually those lengths will become longer before you get distracted. No one ever lies, you're thinking about nothing. The goal is just to do better at it. It's also good to just feel like you've done the work and now you're just going to take 2 minutes to yourself to do nothing. Notice if the blood in your body's flowing better. Maybe it feels like you're tingling. Yoga is all about making space, expanding, making space for more life force and more energy and more strength. Unblocking joints so that blood can flow. we've still got time, so I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. Just see if you can melt. I know we get distracted, we fiddle. Just see if you can return back to kind of a quiet. And start to deepen your breath, bringing some life to your body. Move your fingers a bit, your toes, just stretch and spread them. Move your head a bit left and right. Moving your hands above your head, stretching like you just woke up. Point your toes, stretch your legs, flex everything. And then bring your knees to your chest, this time as tight of a ball as you can, wrapping your arms all the way around. Once you've got a good connection, just relax your hips, your shoulders, your neck. Feel kind of balanced. Think of this as an upside down child's pose. And then breathe all the way in. In your exhale, bring your head to your knees. Pause here for an inhale. And then relax your head all the way down. From here you can fall over to your side, you can stay in a ball, or you can let go of your knees. Just take in a moment to feel fragile. Feel strong. And then slowly make your way to seated. You can keep your eyes closed. Finding a nice, comfortable seat. And put the back of your hands on your knees, kind of a receiving action, and then sit nice and tall, shoulders down, all the adjustments. If you want, you can put your index and thumb together for Kaya Mudra. It's great for focus. If you want a visualization, imagine there's energy circulating between those 2 fingers and it's trapped there because of the connection with your thumb. You're just earning a bit of that magic that you've been working for. And then moving your hands to the center of your chest, breathing in, out. Inhale, arms above your head. Feel nice and tall, then exhale them down to your center of your chest. Take another moment to smile. Feel privileged to have the time and the strength. Be proud of yourself for the strength and the showing up. One more breath in. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes. Namaste. It was good. Sorry about the hips. It wasn't as intensive when I'd made it up. I was like, they'll be fine. Alright, selfie time. You guys know selfie time. And then these cupcakes we've got the door. Please take one. Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Michelle's at the baker. She used to like baking, and I don't like eating sugar. I feel crappy on sugar, so no one eats it. So she's quite happy that people are eating it. And she likes to make things stuffed with marshmallow, with other types of stuff on the top. It's never just chocolate muffins. Yes. Me, I just like a plain chocolate brownie though. She's like, that's so boring. It needs to be a brownie with pecan nuts with. Say goodbye to the live. Alright, see you guys later.